Looking at the test results, we can see in the casting test, the Sunline came out on top with an A, with Yozuri right behind it with an A-. Unfortunately, the Berkeley Vanish performed the worst, getting a D. Next, the Rat's Nest test. Once again, the Sunline came out on top with an A, and right behind it was the Yozuri with an A-. Unfortunately, the Berkeley Vanish did not perform well at all, getting a D- on the Rat's Nest test. Next, for the abrasion test, which is the hardest test on fluorocarbon lines, we can see that the P line stood out among the rest, getting a B+. Now comparing the ones that did the worst for the abrasion test, the Yozuri I feel like is justified to get that D rating because it's one of the thinnest diameter lines, but what shocked me the most during this test was the Berkeley Trilene. It snapped twice on our test, and it really shocked me mostly because it's our thickest diameter line. It is 22% thicker than the thinnest line, so unfortunately it got the lowest rating in the abrasion test, getting a D-. Now if we average all the tests together to get a final grade, we see that the Yozuri gets a B-, the Berkeley Vanish gets a C-, the Sunline gets a solid B+, the Berkeley Trilene gets an average C, and the P-line was above average, getting a B-. Now that we're done with the comparison and the test, if you're still wondering what fluorocarbon to pick, I'm going to give you some quick recommendations to hopefully help you find the right one. If you're looking for a high quality, high performing fluorocarbon line, check out the Sunline Super FC Sniper. This is one of the best fluorocarbon lines on the market right now. If you're looking for a more budget friendly fluorocarbon line, your best bet is going to be the Yozuri Top Knot and stood above the more expensive fluorocarbon lines, and this definitely has to be one of the best budget friendly fluorocarbon lines that you can buy. If you're looking for a good, solid, above average fluorocarbon line, the P-line fluorocarbon will definitely do that for you. During our test, it was very consistent and it never let us down during the test.